Hey, I'm live. I'm going to wait and see if anybody comes on. I have a radar picture here for you. And then we'll go to the famous weather window here directly. Won't be long till spring. Hey, welcome to Weather with your Skyline Weather Spotter, Pete. What's going on? A lot of steam in here. So I've see we're at 47 degrees. Wind southeast, 8 miles an hour, and we did have a moderate rainfall. It's pretty much stopped. So we're gonna go over and check some of the waterways. So we'll make sure everything comes up here. Hold on. Don't forget your belt. I have recorded about a little over 3 inches of rain here in our area. I'll see what JP's got on his. Okay, lay this down. I have to back out. Time to mow grass. I've got my snow blade off, but I haven't gotten the blade deck back on yet. We'll go down to Kings Creek there on East Kings Creek. I want to get some idea what it looks like. I did have somebody just call me about half hour, 45 minutes ago. The Lions Park up in West Liberty, I guess the water's come out into the park. She did say something else, but it's not over 68. So hopefully the worst of it is just about over. We got a couple of days of drying out, it looks like. So. We'll try to get a look at some of the fields too, just to get some idea what we've got. This area here, except for just a few isolated areas, it drains pretty well. We're on a pretty deep gravel bed here, so water gets away pretty well. Outside of a few other little spots, so you can see who's on. Got my lights on. Here's one. Oh, hey, Susan. Leonard. How much rain did you get, Susan? Do you know? Somebody, JP sent me a note saying that there was rather large hail, I think, down that way last night. We mainly just got some lightning and a little bit of wind and some rain. Your typical thunderstorms. So I was surprised to see that. I think he said hit about 1 or 2 a.m. So too much heat on. Got the back window's clear, except for where Rufus is. All that steam off his body. We have the eternal, perpetual roof leak here, so we've tried to get used to that. East Kings Creek, heading into Kings Creek. I dread the thought of it. I think their telecast had 23 degrees Tuesday night, maybe it was. Yeah, I hate to see that. Well, you get a little warm weather and some sunshine, you'd be surprised how fast stuff dries out. Oh, we got a beautiful. I need to turn this around. I forgot. I just missed this flowering tree. Hold on. Now let me get slowed down up here. Right behind me. Let me see there. There it is. Try to get up here where you can see it. Your Susan, yeah, your backyard is full of what? Full of water. Yeah. But you don't know exactly how much you got. I'll try to get up here where I can stop and get a better look at what you wrote. I'll have to get out to look at these streams with the camera. It started raining again. It's just basically light rain. I'm just guessing the water here is probably about a foot from the bridge, maybe 2. Yeah, it's going down pretty well. Yeah. I mean, it's up, but I think we can get a shot without getting out. We lower this window. Hey Tim, backyard is full of water. I've not seen puddles like that in the years I've lived here. Susan, I see you there. Let me swing this around here. Let me drop this window. Okay. You can see there. I'd say that's well, you can see how high it was. It looks like probably another 5 or 6 feet from the bank. It looks like. So it has dropped, yet there could be headwater coming this way that might bring it back up. Just my guess. We'll go to the other bridge. We'll get a shot there. These are all newer bridges. I think from the 80s. So maybe they dug the creek deeper there. It doesn't work that way, does it? So we got to turn the defrost on. I know several times I've been down here, I've told the story about the 13 flood. The church here, of course, was inundated. The old school building there. I guess basically the whole town was underwater in 13. So I'm headed out on Canard Kings Creek. Here's the other bridge. It's, I mean, you're looking at 6 feet, probably 6 feet to get out of its bank. So it, now I did get a picture sent to me from someone down on 560 and at Nettle Creek. Nettle Creek has gotten into the property there, so we'll probably head down there after I pick up JP and see how bad it is. We're back light rain again. So now I'm needing more heat. We're at 46. I think I said 47 when we stopped. I think it was supposed to be 41 tonight. And again, I can't remember my own forecast. We'll go down to Mad River at 29 next, West Route 29. I'll see about stopping at Kings Creek here on 296. I know that that has a tendency to flood out in that field. Got water standing there. Original forecast was right around 4 inches after the rain event, so I think they're going to get that pretty close. I know, yeah, they've got this Clark Road North. Well, they had it closed. Let me see there. Now, it looks like the water's. I think the water's off the road. I didn't get a good look. Okay, I'm going to pull off up here. And stop for a minute, check the comments. I'll have to sign off here for a little while until I get down to the other place. I'll probably hit Mad River, then get JP, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I've got to get this rain gauge checked on this thing. Oh, see, JP, you're on, so I'm heading your way. Lisa, thanks. Sherry. Okay, I think I see everybody. That back window defroster only stays on so long. Oh, Phyllis. Okay, let me hit the creek here, Kings Creek on the other side of 68. And then we'll check the river, and then I'll sign off and get JP. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to make it. Don't want to be a smear on the roadway, you know. It creates such a mess. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's the first bridge. Looks like the water has backed up into the ditch. Just get a quick look. Now, not too bad, but you can tell it has been quite a bit higher. I don't think it's usually inundates down here. Watch the rumble strip. I'll try not to drive like an old man. I get to where I drive 20, 25 miles an hour. We'll try to get another radar picture up too when JP gets aboard. Yeah, I don't see any inundation of water to the south here. The other spot that's bad is usually up here past the tracks. And then I'll check the river. Mad River drops, I hope I get this right. Mad River drops 470 feet from where it enters northern Champaign County and to where it leaves southern Champaign County. So that's why it's such a fast-moving stream. I got gasoline this time. There's some inundation in a wheat field. Yeah, it's inundated here in this area. Oh yeah, it's washed out there some. Not a whole lot to see. I'm going to try to check the, yeah, that whole place there is, let me check this here. Yeah, it's inundated back in there. Most of our streams move quite rapidly, so yeah, we got an inundated field over there, just standing water. Probably about 2 acres, 3 acres. So here's Kings Creek. Still got about 6 feet from the bridge, or 7. So I'll pull over here and we'll get Matt out here. She looks pretty high. Yeah, I'll have to probably get out to do this one. They did clean a bunch of this stuff out. That was really nice. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. Susan, I think I saw you had another comment. Turn that off so we can hear something. I'll set the brake. Let me just run out here real quick. Yes, I need to check my battery. I don't know how much battery I have. All right, stay with me. See how they cleaned this out? Isn't this nice? Oh my, look how fast that thing's moving. Yeah, you would not want to end up in that. Look at that thing. That's still a good 7 or 8 feet from the bridge. It doesn't look like it's been a whole lot higher. I don't see much. Well, I take that back. Maybe, yeah, let's see, that's those chips. So it looks like maybe it's been a couple feet higher on that. Just a guess, though. But the great thing is there's more room for water there, so there you go. Okay, so let me come back to you. I'll go ahead and sign off until I get hooked up with JP, then we'll go and check the river on 560. Just curious. All right, thanks for joining us. God bless you. Be safe. Have a blessed Lord's Day tomorrow, we trust. And I say, just think, I just got in the windshield wiper. That's the way it goes. All right, plan to be here for part 2 if you're just sitting around doing nothing, so. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot about Muddy. Okay, we're back at part 2. We're at Millerstown and Mad River. Yeah, we're out of the banks here. You want to pop that window, JP? JP here with me. Let me rotate this. The canoe livery, you know, is just up that way, and then you can see the river. Let me see if I can do a little zoom here. See the river floating there. I probably won't get out and get on the bridge and go look over the edge because I might fall in. Would you throw me a life preserver?
Gee, I forgot one.
Forgot. How about an anchor? I will drive. Well, let me drive up here. I'll put you back on the rack here. The rack. Let me see. We got to get a little more defrost going. You're gonna have to put up with the noise. Let me lower this winder.
It's going back in.
Yeah, it's going back in. So it has dropped some. We'll get a shot up the river here. Excuse me. That's north, and then here's south. What are you guessing? 6 feet from the bridge here, probably. Oh, yeah. Do you mind getting us a radar picture so we can see where the rain is, JP? I meant to look before I went live and I forgot. I know off to the west they had quite a bit of patches of heavier rain. I'm assuming that's what just came through because that was probably 2.5 or 3 hours ago when I got that. We're just getting pretty much light rain. It's larger drops. It's not a mist or anything like that. Just a lighter rain. And it looks like the west is kind of lightening up. So we'll get a radar picture here and just see what we got cooking.
Shows the river's down almost a foot lower than it peaked.
Say again.
The river's down about a foot from when it peaked.
Yeah, right. And it peaked at how many feet was it? 8 or 11? 9. Yeah, that's what I put up. So the river is descending according to hydrological report. These fields don't look too bad here. Now you had quite a bit of water there to your east, right? Okay, here we've got water out here. Yeah, that's drainage, a dry run, I guess. Yeah. I was when I came through JP, I noticed it looked like North Clark Road was blocked. The water had gotten over the road. Okay, what do we got? Okay, I'll have to pull over. I'll pull over here and just dry. It's mostly just green now. Let's see who's on again. Okay. Hey Don, appreciate you being on. David, here's what we've got. So most of it has, the reflectivity is a darker green. You see Bell Fountains under a darker green. And they do have lightning out at, is that, where is that? Oh, that's over Dayton, I see. We do have heavier rain there in Cincinnati. How far out to the west does that go, JP? Strong storm, low impact, okay. You meant to do that, right? Yeah, so you're still out in Illinois, and we're figuring that's the training effect, so it's It's probably going to be a while longer. Fortunately, we seem to get these lulls. Yeah, I got heavy rain all the way down into Louisiana along this line. Fortunately, flooding is which I'm not saying is good, but as far as any storms are not in the forecast outside of all this rain. Okay, thanks, JP. We'll go ahead. You might as well just stay with us. It's going to take us about probably 7 or 8 minutes to get down to Nettle Creek. So I'll try to keep you amused, keep talking. So let's do strange weather facts, okay? Is it true that in Kansas in 1910, well, no, it would have been the 1930 heat wave, that the popcorn popped in the popcorn patch? You know whether that's true or not? You're a farmer. He actually wrote a song about that. If anybody wants to look it up, let me know. I think the tune was Way Out West in Kansas. Does it ring a bell with you? No? Crossing Stickley right here. I suppose this ditch is pretty well full. No water standing in this area. Not much to write home there.
Usually floods the road down there.
Yeah, not too bad, is it? We're thankful to get out before dark this time. Say what? No, I thought you said. Yeah, that's all kind of that ditch is. So we're in Westville, headed south on 560. You said one of the houses was inundated? Yeah. Okay. Safe? You gotta hope everybody has their lights on. You gotta really look. Rain's picked up, it's moderate again. You can hear it. Now we just got about a half mile to go here. Westville Granary. There's a lot of water there. Does the water get up into the cemetery, do you know? Does it?
It's the first time I've been around their house in 1995.
Oh, back there. What's that tall thing? Oh, that's his transmission line. Oh.
Water gone down the cemetery.
Yeah, it was clear up at the cemetery. Okay. Well, that's a good sign. Oh, yeah. Now, this was all inundated?
Yeah.
Well, great. Or this is the cemetery.
Almost out to the road.
you see that's got those trees got grass in them, don't they? Okay, we can get a little look here. Probably help if I stay on the road, wouldn't it? Let me bring this around here. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on a sec. I want to get the shot. Yeah, those trees there. Probably, you can see where the grass is caught in them. But the water, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff under that abutment. See that? So the water was clear up. There's the line. Let me hold. There's the line right there. So that gives you some idea how high the water was. All the way back there. Okay, let me bring this back down there. So thankfully this has subsided. That is great news because we probably have a little more water coming. Did you say they were expecting Mad River to go up again or not? Okay. We're now at 46 degrees. I've got wind only at 2 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour. Barometric pressure is 30. Okay, Vicki, thanks for being on, sharing. Mr. David, I got you. Don, appreciate it. Okay, so there you go. Let me come back to you. Just from what we see out here, things are improving. Depending on how this rain comes in is going to be somewhat of an issue. I know Intellicast had it at another 3/4 of an inch. Obviously, we've gotten more down. What have you seen as far as what they're saying? Our flood watch was supposed to be till 5 o'clock. Here we are at 7:30. What information do you have that might conflict with what I just said? What about the daily? I was just curious. They do the amounts.
Rainfall near half an inch.
Okay, they're saying 1/2 inch channel 7, which I really think we can deal with after what we've seen here. Again, remember, if you're out driving and there is water over the roadway, do not cross it. Okay, what do we got? Evening rain showers early, possible mix with snow. Yeah, I already put that in the forecast. But doesn't really look like anything real heavy, even though the radar kind of confused me. But it must be moving more east this time. Did you get any movement on that? Yeah, go ahead and hit the button. Let's just see how it's moving. Yeah, it's moving in a training effect. That was 6:32. 6:32. That's an hour, right? Yeah. Well, let's hope it picks up speed. Maybe it'll get going. Or change a little more east. Okay. Well, there you go. That's the best we can do for you. Again, God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Have a blessed Lord's Day tomorrow. And be safe.